Hello. This has been Night Gaming and Toys, and I'm your host Maverick. And today I'll be reviewing the d.o.n issue 3s. My eyes hurt. Anyways, so the d.o.n issue 3s has the blade traction, which is just this. It looks like it's like cut up like a samurai blade. So it's multi-directional, and it's in this pink color, which is the termination over negativity thing, which it's just for like I forgot. So we have this nice pink colorway. I like the TPU plate and how it's colored, which is like it reminds me of like yogurt or ice cream. Yeah. And on the bottom it has this series of emotes, and even though I'm current generation, I do not understand what this means. It's just like zip face, demon, 100, spider, laugh, and praise, or just pray. And I don't understand what that means. It's like Morse code to me for no reason. Anyways, so it has a bound. I think there's balance on it. Okay.
That's light strike.
I don't want to do these things.
That's light strike. It says right there, it's light strike.
Yeah, I know, but like it has bounce in it for no.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Does not have bounce.
Its cushion is bounce.
d.o.n issue 3. d.o.n issue 3.
Dame. This is Dame.
The stain.
Dang.
You're looking at Dame 3.
Okay, then yeah, that means there's absolutely 0 reviews about this thing. Because if the site I was looking at doesn't actually have it, then... So, for the d.o.n issue 3s, it has a multi-directional traction, and also it has an upper made of foamy, like, how do I explain this texture? Feels like a blanket, like a bedsheet type of thing. And it reminds me of a Nezuko from Demon Slayer, I guess. Well, from what he's trying to tell me. So, okay, a couple more things about this shoe. As I said, it has multi-directional traction. A change in traction once you leave here. It has a break in between it for the front to be a bit more movable. So it has to brake. It's a TPU plate that goes all the way around from here to here, so it helps lock down your foot a bit better. And it's I guess this whole entire thing is just made of light strike, which is like the I guess I would say like lighter version of bounce, but it bottoms out really quickly, so it wears out really easily. The insole is relatively dense I don't know why, but like for the design wise, I really do like it. It's a pretty nice colorway. I'm mostly just looking at this, and I like how they blended the colors between each other. And this little plate here, the plate. As d.o.n issue 3 here in this little nice grainy texture, and this texture is decently great. So yeah, and now let me feel the bottom of it. It's a relatively soft plastic. Like if you put your fingernail in it, it'll make a dent. So I don't recommend playing too much outdoor with this because it's a relatively soft rubber. So you shouldn't really play outdoors with this type of thing. This is the unisex colorway for it, and I like a couple of little minor things on this thing, like the Adidas hoops, and a couple things about it. Lockdown wise, it has a good lockdown with the height, because once you tie these two down, it will kind of plate it, and also you're protected from getting scraped in the sides with this extra protection, because and it's really soft. Like this cushioning is really soft around your ankle. Like it's like a pillow. So if you don't like a dense inside, like where you feel like the sides of your heels are just getting rubbed in by metal, then yeah, this is good because it's really relatively soft. But with softness, it equals to it being really goddamn hot. So it's gonna be really hot since it's soft, and it absorbs a lot of sweat too. Which if people don't like that, I don't recommend getting this shoe because yes, it's really soft, but it's gonna absorb way too much sweat, and it's gonna be pretty hot around the heel. It has decently good ventilation in it, and I like these toe protectors just to protect scraping and scrape eyes. And created with Donovan Mitchell on the front. Okay, we have this. This I guess is just a relative of the colorway, which okay, makes sense I guess. He's been pointing at that thing for me for like 30 minutes, so yeah, okay then. So altogether, design-wise of this shoe, it's a nice colorway. I don't like the design. It seems just a bit too puffy for my taste. It just seems it makes itself look way too big for no reason. Like because like the inside of this shoe is actually should be relatively small, but like how much padding it has, it makes it look really big. You know, like it makes it look like a forward shoe. But like you can use this as a guard as easily as you want, like, because yeah, it has really good traction on the bottom, so it could be a guard shoe whenever you want it to be. Just because of how it looks doesn't mean it's specified to be a forward shoe. Traction wise, decently good traction with multilateral, as I said. It reminds me of like a ripple in water, something like that. Let me see. And I like those side thing here. So traction wise, I don't think these things will let you down as long as you play indoors on hardwood. If you play outdoors, I can't really say how long these things will last. It's relatively soft rubber, as I said, so it might burn down, it might not. It's not the hardest rubber I felt. So altogether, general review of this shoe, it's 8.1 out of 10. It's decently good at everything, but I'm not sure about how much cushioning it has because it seems like it has the light strike type of thing, but those things bottom out really quickly. So I'm not sure about how much support you're gonna get over time. Like this shoe might wear out in 5 months if the light strike suddenly pops or something. So yeah, the reliability in the first 5 months might be great, but afterwards this shoe will run down really quickly. So altogether, this is Been Giving Toys, and I'm out.